Alright, thank you very much for clicking on the video. This is Gulpain, back again just with a quick review of this game that I got recently, The Third Birthday, and this is the sequel to Parasite Eve 2. So this was developed by HexaDrive, never heard of them, and published by Square Enix. So I always thought that Parasite Eve was a Square Enix developed game, but maybe I'm wrong, but it is, well, the first one is excellent, which was never actually released in Europe, but I don't know how I ended up playing it, because I remember playing it years and years ago, so I must have emulated it like years and years ago after, because I did play Parasite Eve 2 a while ago as well, and Parasite Eve 2 was very good, because it was very, very similar to Resident Evil 2, but Parasite Eve 1 was actually better, because it has like way more of like a role-playing mechanic, so it was kind of, as opposed to like shooting all the time, you could use like, you know, different spells and stuff, and it was kind of, you stopped and you went to a different screen and then kind of attacked the enemy characters, whereas Parasite Eve 2 was much more sort of like a Resident Evil clone, whereas Parasite Eve 1 was a kind of, I think it was a bit more of its own game. But yeah, this one is very disappointing. I was very disappointed with this game, because I do like Aya Brea. Is it Aya Brea? Aya Brea and her sort of adventures, particularly in Parasite Eve 2. I think the story was very good in Parasite Eve 2. Although the gameplay, I like the gameplay better in Parasite Eve 1. But I don't know, both Parasite Eve 1 or 2 are quite good games. But yeah, this one, oh, so disappointed, because when I got this, I got the Twisted Edition. It was a gift, so I picked it up. I was like, yes, I'd like this as a gift. So it was a gift, and yeah, the Twisted Edition just comes with like an art book and stuff. I suppose it's like, you know, it's nice to have a special edition, kind of, because PSP's games don't have a lot of special editions. Well, there's a good few, but there's not as many as other consoles. I would imagine anyway. Although I'm not sure about that. I have no evidence for this, but I'm just assuming it. But I'm speculating. But yeah, this one, it's basically a third-person shooter. So I don't know. I think they should have kept the other style that they had with Parasite Eve 1 and 2, where we're sort of like the RPG elements are here as well, and you know, it's a similar kind of story, but this is like significantly different than Parasite Eve 1 and 2. This is more like a, I don't know, like a Gears of War cover-based shooter, but not to the, like, nowhere near as good as Gears of War like that, or as regards cover-based shooters. So what you do in this, I got pretty far in this as well, because I wanted to like it, because I liked Parasite Eve 1 and 2 so much, but the difficulty in this is, it's ridiculous. Like, it's so hard. I got to I think I must be about 4 hours into it, and I'm at this part, 4 or 5 hours into it, and I'm at this part where this just big monster thing, I just cannot beat it. Like, so I kind of went back and thought I missed something, or missed a weapon or something, so I went back and I just never went back to it again. The difficulty is quite high. It's sort of like, again, it's another one of those, this gameplay mechanic, I find it very lazy, but I understand why developers do it. It's where you're in an area and then you can't get to the next area until you kill all the enemies. So you can't just like run to the next area and kind of run away from the enemies, so you seem to have to kill the enemies. This one as well, there doesn't seem to be as much emphasis put on Aya's sort of like her place in kind of in reality or the story, like her abilities and stuff. It's much more like, I don't know, like a team-based shooter game, but without the team. So what you can do is you can jump into different people's bodies. So you got like different characters with you. They're all nameless soldiers. Well, they have names, but they don't have any personalities or anything. They're all like generic soldiers, and then you can jump into them, into their bodies, and then you have their ammunition and weapons. So, but then like you don't look like them, you look like Aya, which is really weird. So it's like, I'm not 100% sure why they did that. Shouldn't you just look like them, and then Aya, like, where is Aya then? But anyway, it's weird. But yeah, you go. There's a significant amount of enemies and a significant amount of kind of, I don't know what you call them. Like, they're just balls of goop, or they're not really well designed enemy characters. I didn't really think the enemy characters are well designed in Parasite Eve as a whole. Like, I don't know what they're supposed to be. Maybe I need to watch a documentary on Parasite Eve, because I remember watching the Silent Hill documentary, and like they were explaining like what the different enemy types were, and it was very interesting the way they did it. Like, one of the enemy types was like someone listening to headphones with their hands in their pockets, and another one was like a dog, and, you know, kind of those ones are obvious, but like, what are these things supposed to be? And it only gets more stranger the deeper you get into the game. It's like they're just, I don't know what they are. They're not very well designed. I don't know, it's strange anyway. So Parasite Eve, well, it's not even called Parasite Eve, it's just the third birthday. It's not really for me, because the thing that kind of drew me to the other games was the story, and this game doesn't have the quality of story that previous ones do. So let me know if you played the third birthday in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios, thanks for watching.